Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Rosero Network. I am Dan. I am joined by Rich. Hello, Rich.
Hello.
How's it going?
Yeah, fine.
Rich, we are playing Project Resistance.
Yeah.
Which is like, are they like, what is the? This is a mode in it, or is this it?
This is it, I think, isn't it?
It's escape rooms, effectively.
Yeah.
Cooperative escape rooms that are filled with loads of Resident Evil characters and zombies and stuff. And it's like a 4 versus 1, though.
It seems to me to be an attempt to kind of get Resident Evil-ish gameplay into a kind of multiplayer setting. They've sort of tried it before, and it's not gone well.
That last one was awful. What was the last one? Do you remember?
Umbrella Corps.
That was so bad.
Shocking.
That's the one where you could literally just crawl along the ground, wasn't it, and move at like 90 miles an hour.
One of the biggest pieces of shit I've ever played, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Operation Raccoon City, better, but still not great. And this, I don't know. This sort of strikes me as kind of Left 4 Dead with puzzles, a third-person Left 4 Dead with puzzles.
A little bit, yeah. Like each character's got
asymmetrical leaning.
Yeah, and each character's got their own special abilities. Like I just hacked the camera there, which is on cooldown, and you can see it. Things like that. One of the great knife that was. One of them is a brawler, so he has this special kind of move where he just punches the shit out of them. And then you've got like tank in there as well, and then there's another one. But yeah, in the first room, I think there's 3 rooms.
Right.
Well, there's 3 rooms to this demo anyway. Like, you can shoot the camera, but in the end, I'm like, no. But
a couple more bullets would have done it.
Oh mate, I've only got 89. Well, I got 100 because I got 11 in there. So basically we're just trying to find keys to get through to the next one, and then the next room's a little bit different, so we have to find 3 puzzle locks, trophies basically, which unlock the next door. So it's cooperative. It's Resi 2 engine, I want to say. The new one.
It's the RE engine, isn't it? So they used it for 7 and they used it for 2.
Yeah. So that door's open now, and then we move on to the next one. Well, we do when everybody's there.
Shoot his little spores, or burn him.
Yeah, like
this brawler character looks jokes.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird. It is, I'll be honest. But you know what? I thought it was going to be awful, like really bad. It's okay. It's nothing to write home about. Oh, it's not terrible, and I think because it's
chaotic.
Yeah, it is a little bit. Like you can buy ammo and stuff, so you get Umbrella Corp credits, and then you just buy like whatever you want.
Okay.
I didn't because I thought I'd save up, but that was a bad idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said a little bit earlier on, that we'll touch upon more now. It's 4v1, 4 survivors and 1 mastermind, and the mastermind is spending credits on where to put zombies and stuff like that. Like to jump in and try and kill you and stuff like that.
And traps and things, right?
Yeah, like traps and just stuff to slow you down, so locking doors and stuff like that, and then sending in these little bastards.
Lovely lickers. Gotta love them.
The big guy whose name I forget.
Tyrant.
Yeah, Tyrant, and things like that, and then lickers and just zombies and just dogs, like zombie dogs.
Yeah, I've noticed a few dogs already. They look awkward.
And like if I was the mastermind, I would just throw a load of dogs at people. And like this is slowing me down, so we lose 5 seconds as well, and stuff like that. And like the shooting, like obviously you have to keep still to get the headshot.
Yeah.
Which can be a little bit tricky.
Well, it's Resident Evil, isn't it?
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. So like there's little safe rooms and stuff like that. This one we have to defeat the security guard zombies and get security passes and then open up stations. This is her ability. She's hacked that, so he can't then use that camera and drop stuff in on me. But to be fair, like completely pointless because there's nothing in this area anyway.
Apart from that, those umbrella credits,
those 15 credits, mate, like, make all the difference. But yeah, like you should stay together. We are not.
I was going to say.
So this is the mastermind. He's dropped himself in.
Oh really?
Yeah.
What does he do?
Like you can come back as zombies and stuff like that. You can be tyrants and stuff like that, and you can chase people.
But the mastermind himself stays in his room, right? He never personally
drops
in.
No. He's like possessing, I guess.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, like the mastermind.
So that was player controlled.
Yeah, I assume so because I wasn't the mastermind.
Right.
But it only said mastermind on odd characters here and there.
That makes sense.
So otherwise it's a little bit boring just dropping stuff, I imagine.
Yeah.
So like if you can drop yourself into the map, there you go.
Oh, there he is. All right, mate.
And I'm like, holy shit.
Mr.
And I'm literally at this point going to the mic like, guys, bit of a hand. Any assistance? And I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. Grab the herb, need the herb. Oh, trap.
Oh, shit.
So, but at this point, like, the tyrant just kind of waits behind me.
That's nice of him.
Yeah.
It's not so bad.
No. So, like, I don't know what the rest of my squad are doing at this point. But, like, literally just being chased by the tyrant. But I think actually...
abandoned.
Yeah, like, I had been.
Thanks, guys.
Like, and then, oh my god, like, you can't do anything to him. Like...
So this is player controlled, so the mastermind was being considerate, was he?
I don't know, unless he couldn't work out how to grab me while in a trap.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I will give you a bit of a spoiler, Rich. In the next 5 minutes, in about 5 minutes, I get my face squashed. So you die and then you respawn, but then you have to wait forever to respawn. Right. So, yeah, like you shouldn't rely on dying should not be an option because you've only got a limited amount of time, and everything you do, like positively, you get more time. Anything that the mastermind does positively, you lose time. So yeah, it's it's not awful. It's just I don't know. No, it's an interesting one because I feel like they've been trying to shoehorn in multiplayer for a ridiculous amount of time.
Yeah, and
also
if this doesn't work, maybe they should think about giving up.
Knock it on the head.
Yeah.
Like this is almost like a Benny Hill sketch now. Like
what is he doing?
No, but like, and then I'm like,
you keep missing.
It's so hard because you have to stay still for so long. But like literally, I'm running and then it's like, he doesn't know which way to go.
I mean, yeah, if you're spawning in as a zombie...
I don't know whether they do control that, but it would make sense, right? Because I didn't play as the mastermind. I just played as one of the survivors. A couple of the survivors, actually.
I would say this is player control because he seems to have an awful lot of health because you've shot him in the head a few times.
Yeah, right.
And he's kept going.
And he's shooting him as well. Survivor 3.
And I imagine the red eyes means they're player controlled. Because actually in the trailer, the tyrant had red eyes, didn't he? That would imply that...
I'll be honest, I'm not seeing the trailer.
The original trailer, yeah, I think that must be it, yeah.
But like, it is ridiculously chaotic. Like, next level, especially like you're going to see it now in the next like 3 or 4 minutes, where it just like so there's backpack. If you kill them, it drops a backpack and stuff.
Right.
Like, I don't know what, but yeah, I don't like. Like I said, it wasn't awful.
It just looks a bit wonky.
Yeah, no, I don't know why they still keep trying to shoehorn in multiplayer into Resident Evil games.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I can hack this as well. I like that. I like the old shit and the dogs. Yeah, but like you're about to see it get absolutely nuts now for the next 3 minutes, Rich. Like absolutely nutty. Like I think
it's this kind of thing as well, isn't it? Camera issues and stuff.
Yeah,
don't help.
Well, it's not a fast-paced game, is it? Do you know what I mean? When you played Resi 2, it's all handcrafted.
Yeah.
Like every experience, like oh shit, they're not running at you at 90 miles an hour. And, like you get into a corridor and like oh my god, there's like a dog coming through the window, but there's never like 10 things going on at once. Whereas in this, I feel like there was everything going on at the same time, and he was dropping in zombies everywhere. He must have had loads of credits. He was coming as a tyrant. The group gets split up. Like I genuinely couldn't see a way that the mastermind can't win.
Really?
Yeah, because this is only like the second area. There's another one after this as well, and as you go on, they get bigger and they open up more, and there's more stuff to do, and there's like more credits they get.
It seems your team just don't want to stick together.
Or you could argue that it's me,
right? Well, yeah,
not
maybe.
with them. So, but yeah, like at this point, like guys, I'm down. Just be careful. There is a mastermind stood on me. I think because the door's closed, I don't think the mastermind can get out. So you got plus 10 seconds there as well. But yeah, like spoiler, we don't do this. We get absolutely hammered. So look, he's just dropping in like loads of bad guys there now.
Are you okay? No, you are not.
Yeah. So yeah, like this is the respawn.
Okay.
So yeah, you just start back at the beginning, and you kind of have to catch up with everybody else.
You haven't edited that either. That's instant. You pretty much come back straight away.
Oh yeah, but I was down on the floor for like 30 seconds.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
Like bleeding out. So I haven't edited it. No.
Right.
But it is like 30-40 seconds before you spawn.
That's not too bad.
One of our guys threw a flashbang at me, and then I get back,
good, isn't it?
and like absolutely screwed. So you can see the mastermind there on the camera. as you're a mastermind, you can jump around from camera to camera as well. I can't believe that the flash grenade had an effect for that long as well. But look how crazy it's getting now.
There's too much going on. This is insane.
I feel like the mechanics of a Resi game, like the new RE engine, doesn't really suit high-intensity combat.
It doesn't lend itself to this, does it, at all? No.
And I think that is the big issue.
Yeah.
Just look at this now in the next minute. Like, oh, you know what? Like, okay, all 4 of us are up now. We're all in the same area. And then it's like, it's just going to come in as a fucking tyrant.
Is this
just spawn a load of zombies.
Is that out next year or this year?
Honestly, I have no idea.
It must be next year. But, oh, God. See, I want to sort of try and be optimistic and say maybe they'll pull it together towards the end of development or something.
I just think it's too chaotic for the engine and for the style of Resident Evil. Resident Evil has survival horror games where they're dictating the tempo and the pace of everything. And in this, like, you've got one guy that's just dropping zombies everywhere and just absolutely making it fucking awful for you. But Rich,
look at that.
That's it.
What a way to go.
So I respawned, but yeah, pretty much we're dead anyway. But yeah, that is Project Resistance, out next year at some point. Interesting one. I'm not sure. It's got a lot of work to do to make it work perfectly. Folks, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Cheers, folks. Bye.
Bye.